1-2. Swung on and miss. Fuchs coming in right side. Sip. It goes down to the slide and gets it. Nelson's going to take off on the pitch, which is a called strike three. Anderson. West Marshall pitches a ground ball through the infield on the left side. One will score. They're going to wave a second runner around. Throw will come to the plate. It is not in time.
Halsted Telephone Company and R&J Broadcasting Incorporated is proud to present to you this broadcast on yourliveevent.com.
Good afternoon and welcome to Thompson, North Dakota. High school softball ready to take the air. It's a 4 o'clock game time today between the Thompson Tommies coming in with a record of a 10-3, taking on the 2-5 Hillsboro-Central Valley Burros here on this Now make it the 17th day of the month of May, and we're going to have a little earlier game time under cloudy skies, but the Tommies and the Burros are ready to do action here today. This, of course, a rivalry. It's a non-region game, but a rivalry, no doubt, with Thompson and Hillsboro-Central Valley. Whenever the two schools get together, it's always exciting. Burros and the Tommies, a couple of young softball programs. Yesterday, two really good games you had on yourliveevent.com for the Thompson Tommies, going 1-1 on the day with a victory over Kindred Richland and a loss to Central Cass, but two quality softball games. The Burro girls were idle yesterday. They move their game tomorrow. Supposed to play Mayport CG on Thursday. They've rescheduled that to a Wednesday at 3 o'clock at the Olson Softball Complex ahead of region play, which will begin on Saturday. We look forward to it. We'll have some conversations. This is the Irie Insurance pregame show. For your insurance needs, trust Irie Insurance. We'll bring you back to Thompson with pregame coaches' comments next on yourliveevent.com.
You can choose to have communication and data services up to 1 gigabit over a reliable state-of-the-art fiber optic network. And you can choose to have the same great services available town or country with local service and support. You can choose to have an individual service or bundle. You can choose to avoid tricky promotional pricing. You can choose unlimited data. The choice seems clear. Choose Halstead Telephone, Broadband Voice TV. 1-800-457-2125.
Don't be fooled by that beat-up old cap. Its faded crown represents the tireless work of America's farmers and ranchers. Its sturdy brim, their dedication to providing our nation with a safe, affordable food source. From sunup to sundown, they're turning quarters into the dollars that drive our rural economy. So we'd like to tip our hat to them. Farmers Union Insurance, protecting those that protect America's food source.
The Hillsboro and Central Valley School Districts congratulate the seniors on your success and wish you well in your future endeavors. They encourage you to step into your future, secure in the knowledge that this world needs you and the unique, inspiring gifts that only you can give. Best wishes go with you graduates as you prepare for the greater challenges ahead in a world of new possibilities. Congratulations, graduates, from the administration and staff of the Hillsboro and Central Valley School Districts. To all students, parents, and families of the Hillsboro and Central Valley Schools, thank you for a great year.
Get the dairy products, non-dairy products, frozen seafood, meat items, and more delivered to your door from Teak, the Udder Guy at Hillsboro Dairy. Call 701-436-5877. He will bring it right to your door. Hillsboro, Grandin, Purley, Hendrum, Borup, Ada, Climax, Shelley, Lockhart. East of Ada to the Twin Valley addresses and around the area. Hillsboro Dairy delivering right to your door. 701-436-5877.
Get your food and fuel fast with S&T Quick Stop in Thompson. Fuel yourself with snacks, pizza, drinks, and hot-cooked meals made fresh daily. Make sure to stop and check their daily lunch and dinner specials or call ahead to place your order. 701-599-2161. S&T Quick Stop in Thompson. Fuel your vehicle with high-quality Cenex fuel, and they carry engine oil, washer fluid, and everything else you'll need to keep your vehicle going. Be sure to stop by S&T Quick Stop. They look forward to seeing you on your next visit. S&T Quick Stop, Thompson.
As we welcome you back to the Irie Insurance pregame show on yourliveevent.com. My name is Kevin Kochman, broadcasting here today from Thompson High School Softball at Larimer Field once again, as we have Preston DeVille joining us, directing today's broadcast, and will run the show for us on yourliveevent.com. And looking forward to the tournament upcoming as well. We'll be together for the Region 2 softball tournament beginning Saturday in Mayville. Let's continue on in our pregame show from Irie Insurance. Let's go to pregame coaches' comments here today as we get a chance to catch up with both coaches. First, Matt Chandler, the head coach of the Thompson Tommies. Well, Matt, today we're going to get one more in here. You've got the Hillsboro-Central Valley coming in, and for the girls, another opportunity to come back. And yesterday, a pair of good ball games. You saw some real good competition, and your kids played very well yesterday.
I was greatly impressed with how we competed yesterday. You know, we made some mistakes. We bounced back. Realistically, we could have ended the day 2-0. We could have been 0-2. We're fortunate to be 1-1.
Yeah, take that. And now you got Hillsboro-Central Valley coming in, another young ball club. They've shown a lot of stride and progress throughout the year. And today, you guys are getting together and getting another game in. And what more can we wish? We see a field being dug up behind us here today. It's a little spring here in mid-May.
Yeah, and it's we always enjoy HCV, whether we're going to their place, they're coming to our place. It's a rivalry. No matter who's favored, it seems like the games are always tight. We had a stretch there where it was walk-off winner after walk-off winner. So it'll be fun, and tune-up game to going into the region tournament.
What are the girls' biggest keys for success? Like you say, it's a tune-up game, so what do you want to see from them today?
Just clean up some stuff defensively. You know, we've had really good at-bats lately, not giving at-bats away. But we got to shore up some things defensively, keep throwing strikes, and that'll be about it.
All right. Hey, sounds good. Good luck to you and the girls. Try to catch up afterwards today.
Thank you very much.
Very good. As our pregame conversation with the head coach of the Tommies, Matt Chandler. Thompson split yesterday, as we talked about. Of course, the games were on yourliveevent.com yesterday here in Thompson. Well, the Tommies have wrapped up their pregame warm-ups. There will be a brief senior recognition as well. And I say brief in a couple of ways. Number one, the Tommies have just one senior, so that makes it brief. But the opportunity to also just have a quick recognition before the game here today in the home contest. So that'll be happening prior to first pitch. We look forward to the first pitch as our Irie Insurance pregame show continues. The Burros are on the field taking their warm-ups in the infield and outfield. We'll come back with the head coach. That is, of course, Corey Erickson of the Hillsboro-Central Valley Burros coming up on yourliveevent.com.
You may know that Big Tex Trailers already offers you industry-leading features like mega ramps, HD suspension, and the all-new hydraulic dovetail. Every time you hook on, know that your Big Tex is up for the job. See Bloomfield Enterprises in Hillsboro to find out what owning a Big Tex can do for you. Shop the full line of Big Tex products from ATV trailers to goosenecks to dump trailers and more. Visit your Big Tex dealer, Bloomfield Enterprises, Hillsboro, and contact Tim at 701-430-0877 or Larry, 218-368-7989.
For all your flooring needs, look no further than Carlson Customs Incorporated. From tile, Cortex, and laminate flooring, waterproof floors, shower tiles, and carpet, you are sure to find what you need to update or create the perfect feel in your home or business. Locally owned and operated, Carlson Customs Incorporated. Call Todd at 218-531-0176.
The City of Hillsboro welcomes you to town, conveniently located halfway between Fargo and Grand Forks. You can shop for your personal items or your farm and business supplies at our local stores. If you're looking for a new home or a working job, check out the opportunities in Hillsboro and see what the community can offer you and your family. The City of Hillsboro congratulates the area graduates on your achievements, and they wish you all the best in your future. They hope that you'll carry pleasant memories of school days and graduation time for the rest of your life. Congratulations and best of luck, graduates from the City of Hillsboro.
Do you want that new boat? Are you building onto your home? Maybe you want the new camper or ATV. Dakota Heritage Bank can help you. This is Dustin Nagel, president at Dakota Heritage Bank Hillsboro location. You can visit with me or our other loan officers to help with loans and lines of credit from Dakota Heritage Bank. We are serving you with locations in North Dakota and Northwest Minnesota. Dakota Heritage Bank offers financial services you expect with a local perspective. dhbanknd.com. Dakota Heritage Bank, Equal Housing Lender, member FDIC.
And we're back on the Irie Insurance pregame show as Hillsboro-Central Valley is in Thompson taking on the Tommies in a softball matchup, a non-region game. Burros and Tommies ready to do battle here this afternoon on yourliveevent.com. Kevin Kochman and Preston Duville with you here today from Larimer Field in Thompson. Let's continue with more of our pregame show coaches' comments as we get a chance to visit with the head coach of Hillsboro-Central Valley softball, Corey Erickson. Well, Corey, here we go. It's so much fun to get to talk to you in person. This doesn't happen enough in our lives. It used to all the time, but anyway, Here we are in Thompson. Going to have a nice little 4 o'clock game, and for your girls, one more chance to get out here and have some fun.
Yeah, it's nice to have a non-region game. It seems like we've been going, and every single game has been really, really important for standings and everything. So it's nice to just be able to come out and play a game and just really, really focus on just improving and not have to worry about scores. And obviously we're out here to win, but we really need to build into the region tournament here coming up in a few days, and we only have a couple of good days left to do that.
Coach Chandler talks about, Thompson, HCV. Always a rivalry, always want to play well against each other. And now today, Thompson recognizing their seniors. One of them, they're young outside of their senior. Your group continues to improve.
Yeah, we're pretty young too. We have a few more seniors than they do, but on the other end of the spectrum, we got a lot of freshman and an 8th grader starting for us pretty regularly. So it's been an improvement constantly throughout the season. But I think that we're doing some good things here towards the end of the season. We just need to hit the ball.
There you go. And today, I'm sure you're going to see a pretty good pitcher from Thompson. It's either Schwab or Schwabi, so you know what you're getting out of that.
Yep, it'll be Schwabi pitching against us, and she's their faster pitcher. She throws pretty hard, but we face fast pitching. It seems like every single day in Region 1. So, and it's not going to be any different once we get into the tournament here this weekend. So, we wouldn't want it any other way. We want to face some fast pitching so we can continue to improve and adjust to it.
Hit the ball, right? That's the goal today?
Yeah, the kids were making fun of me that I always make it sound so simple. Just see the ball, hit the ball, don't complicate it more than that. Then they just kind of roll their eyes and go right back to work. So, hopefully my coaching can come through at some point, and hopefully they just settle down and have some fun today.
Corey, look forward to the game. Good luck to you and the girls. We'll catch up afterwards.
Thank you so much.
Corey Erickson, head coach of Hillsboro-Central Valley softball, joining us in pregame conversation. Pregame coaches' comments here on YourLiveEvent.com, part of the Irie Insurance pregame show. 6 locations to serve you at Irie Insurance. Visit IrieInsurance.com, IrieINS.com for your insurance needs. Trust Irie Insurance. We'll take a break here on YourLiveEvent.com. When we come back, we'll continue to get ready for first pitch. Talk Burros, talk Tommies as the umpires are here. That's always the next step, right? Teams here, umpires here, and we're ready to rock and roll with softball. First pitch is coming up here in just a few moments. YourLiveEvent.com.
American Crystal.
The Erickson Agency in Hillsboro is an independent insurance agency. That means they have access to a number of national and regional companies to find you the best combination of price and coverage for your home, autos, or business insurance needs. They also represent Blue Cross, Blue Shield, and Sanford Health for your group or individual health insurance, as well as Medicare supplements. Stop by the office at 502 West Caledonia Avenue or call Lee at 701-636-5852. The Erickson Agency in Hillsboro, a proud supporter of the HCV Boroughs.
Welcome to a better banking experience with First State Bank. Locations in Grand Forks, Thompson, Buxton, Mayville, and Portland, First State Bank is here for you. Locally owned for over 120 years, we know you and the area. Banking for today with savings, checking, and loan services for business, personal, or agriculture. And helping to guide you to tomorrow with wealth management and insurance services. Today, tomorrow, together. First State Bank. Stop into our locations in Grand Forks, Thompson, Buxton, Mayville, and Portland, or visit online, firststatebanks.com.
It's the Irie Insurance pregame show. For all your insurance needs, visit Irie Insurance online, IrieINS.com. Irie Insurance with our pregame show here today from Thompson and Larimer Field. As we look off to the north and west, we actually might see a few breaks in the clouds. To the south, looks like there might be a little bit of rain chances. We do have a south wind. It's blowing out to right field here today. The American flag is way off into right field, back toward the coulee here in Thompson. From Larimer Field, we're getting ready for first pitch. Thompson and Hillsboro-Central Valley set for a 4 o'clock first pitch. Will be just a minute or so after that. Again, senior recognition also today for Thompson and their roster. So certainly looking forward to first pitch, and we'll have starting lineups coming up just a few moments as well as the Tommies and the Burros. So let's talk keys to the game here today, and these two squads coming together. We talk about youth in both cases, but it's tune-up time. These are games, a non-region contest. Both teams will be going into the region tournaments here this Saturday. Hillsboro hosting at Olson Softball Complex, and Tommies will be on the road to Mayport CG Saturday for games, and both the Region 1 and Region 2 softball tournaments are going to be available on YourLiveEvent.com. We look at some keys for these two teams as they gear up for the contest, and Corey said it plain and simple. See the ball, hit the ball, and it is a simple game when it all comes down to it. Wants to get some offensive production today. It's been slow on that front for the Burros this year, so getting that offensive production is going to be a key for success. And for Thompson, certainly looking at trying to capitalize off of yesterday. Some really good softball was played. They showed a lot of resiliency, coming back and coming from behind to defeat Kindred Richland, and then getting the victory there, and then coming back and falling just short against Central Cass. So trying to capitalize on the resiliency and carry that over with some positive movement here as they approach tournament time. So both teams looking to tune up here today. Use this one, again, just as a good tune-up heading into tournaments. So those are some of the keys for success here today. It'll be Sydney Schwabe from the Circle pitching for the Thompson Tommies, while Megan Ensign will pitch for Hillsboro-Central Valley. I'm Kevin Kochman with a broadcast here today on YourLiveEvent.com. Preston DeVille is directing and producing our broadcast here today. Certainly looking forward to Preston joining you. He and I will be teamed up for the Region 2 tournament covering in Mayport CG School on Saturday, then into next week, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday for the tournament. So we look forward to bringing you the action and carrying it here on YourLiveEvent.com. So stick around here in Thompson. We'll come back with the starting lineups and first pitch. Tommies and the Burros coming up. YourLiveEvent.com.
Full Service Foods in Hillsboro provides contract packaging and private label foods for your local and regional retail stores. Full Service Foods is a leader in the upper Midwest for less than truckload quantities for contract manufactured sauces and dressings. They are a privately held company with a reputation for quality and customer service. Full Service Foods is proud to be in Hillsboro and bringing employment opportunities to the area. Find out more at FullServiceFoods.com. Full Service Foods of Hillsboro, proud to support this community event.
Hi, I'm Ernie Struby, president of the Goose River Bank. The Goose River Bank wants to bring banking to you. The days of coming into the bank to do business are changing. With digital banking, you can choose how and when you want to do business with us. We will still be here when you need us, but sometimes it's more useful to bank from the seat of your tractor, the kitchen counter, or even while you're on the go. Let the Goose River Bank become your community bank. We believe that a strong bank builds strong communities, and we would be proud to be your bank. Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender.
Whether you're in need of a short-term or long-term care stay, Halsted Living Center offers a variety of first-rate services with a tailored plan to exceed your expectations at any level of care. With Halsted Living Center, there is an attached medical clinic and independent senior housing facility. Physical, occupational, and speech therapy services are available for both inpatient and outpatient. Respite care is available too, as well as hospice services. Call 218-456-2105 for openings available now with Halsted Living Center, or find more information at halstedlivingcenter.com.
Cruise on over to Hillsboro Body Shop, where they work on anything automotive. Cars, pickups, semis, and more. The guys combine for over 25 years of experience with professional, top quality, and timely automotive service. It's Ben and Tyrell at the Hillsboro Body Shop. Call 701-636-4981. Cars, pickups, semis, and more. If it moves and needs work, bring it over to the Hillsboro Body Shop. Call Ben Alba and Tyrell Lee, 701-636-4981. The Hillsboro Body Shop.
It's really cool to see the beginning and end product.
So it's very satisfying to build something that you know people are really going to appreciate.
We make products that last decades. Being able to stand behind our products and having something that is so known for that is awesome.
And we're back here on YourLiveEvent.com, wrapping up the Irie Insurance Pregame Show. Both teams are ready to take the field a few minutes after the scheduled first pitch here on YourLiveEvent.com. The 2-5 Hillsboro-Central Valley Burros, the 10-3 Thompson Tommies, are getting ready to take the field here in Thompson at Larimer Field. I'm Kevin Kochman with a broadcast here today as Preston Duville joins us as well for the action here in Thompson. Let's talk starting lineups here on YourLiveEvent.com, and as Burro fans are a little used to, starting lineups from American Crystal Sugar Company as career opportunities at crystalsugar.com. Let's talk starting lineups first. For the visitors, the Hillsboro-Central Valley Burros here today. Katie Kittleson, shortstop, wears number 3. She'll bat in the 1 spot. Batting second is center fielder number 11, Serena Closey. It'll be Jillian Hurt, first base, wears number 12, batting third. And batting fourth, third baseman number 22, Carsey Adelstead. Batting in the 5th spot, catcher number 24, Ellie Weiss. Peyton Quam is the left fielder wearing number 1 for the Burros. Megan Ensign batting 7th. The pitcher wears number 4. Batting 8th is designated player number 20, Rachel Barnett. And Katie Onus is the second baseman, wears number 9 for the Burros. Out in right field for Hillsboro-Central Valley. Let's see here. Got to grab my... she is a designated player. Should be the flex player here today. And we have out in right field Jorah Leesburg for Hillsboro-Central Valley. Burros head coach is Corey Erickson. As full assistants here today with Molly Knutsvig, Haley Laut, and Kale Mathis. Thompson out in the field as their starting pitcher is Sydney Schwabe. Not wasting any time, we're getting ready for our first pitch with Kaylee Kittleson coming to bat. Right-handed bat for the Burros against the right-handed throwing Schwabe. And here's the first pitch this afternoon from Larimer Field. It is outside, ball number 1 to start this one. It'll be Haig at first, Krogstad at second, Schwab at the shortstop as a strike is delivered to Kittleson. 1-1. Lopez at third, Stumpf in left field, Hurst in center field as the bat on the ball here. Kittleson sends it into right center field. It falls for a base hit. Right fielder Warkin will throw it to the cutoff as it's a stand-up double for Kaylee Kittleson. As Coach Erickson said, bat on the ball and a leadoff hit for the Burros in the top half of the first inning. Closey will come to bat now as time is called by Erickson. As bringing out an elbow pad here, or a wrist pad there for the batter, Kittleson, now the base runner at second base. Batting now is Closey. She'll dig in, takes the first pitch inside. Ball 1 from Schwabe. Schwabe, the right-hander, dealing from the circle here in Thompson. Rocks and fires. Bat on the ball, a shot goes into left field. Sending the runner, throws to the cutoff, and a throw home, tagging out the runner at home. So Closey will reach safely with his single, and Kittleson is thrown out at home. So the Tommies defense preserves the scoreboard. Jillian Hurt, also a member of the Shields All-Star Game softball series, she will come to bat. She, along with Krogstad for Thompson, named to the team, and Coach Chandler will coach the East All-Stars from Thompson. We'll have coverage of the All-Star Series on YourLiveEvent.com. Hurt will bat with Closey on at second base, and Hurt pops this one up. Shallow center field, and it'll go for a base hit, so back-to-back-to-back hits to start the ball game, moving Closey to third base. Burros are on the base paths with one out here in the top half of the first inning, no score. Runners on the corners, and Carsey Hattlestead will come to bat. Hattlestead wears number 22. She is the third baseman, batting in the 4 spot for the Burros. Takes a first pitch strike. Runner takes off. Hurt will steal second. No throw. Count is 0-1 to Hattlestead. She'll dig back into the box. Another right-handed batter for the Burros. Pitch coming from Schwabe. This will be high. Evens the count at a ball and a strike. Hurt at second. Closey on at third base. There's a strike to Hattlestead. It's 1-2 the count. So runners on second and third base here for the Burros. And it's popped up by Hattlestead. This will be a tracking foul and goes foul. The count remains at 1 ball and at 2 strikes. We're in the top half of the first, welcoming you to Larimer Field in Thompson. Burros and Tommies softball action today. 1-2 delivery. Hattlestead swings, misses, strike 3, and Schwabe gets her first strike out of the ball game. There are 2 outs. Here in the top of the first, and Ellie Weiss, the catcher, will bat. Burros have runners in scoring position. Closey at third and Hurt at second base. First pitch from Schwabe will miss for a ball. The count is 1-0 to Ellie Weiss. Next pitch, popped up. This will be in the infield. Shortstop underneath it. Drew Schwab there to make the catch, and Weiss with a fly out to short will retire the Burros on 13 Sydney Schwabe pitches. So here in the inning, no runs were scored. A runner was thrown out at home. There was 1, 2, 3 hits. No errors in the field. 2 runners left on the base paths in scoring position. Go to the bottom of the first on the Scoreboard, which is presented to you on yourliveevent.com by Chris Moen, Nodak Insurance Company. It is the Burrows nothing, Tommy's coming to bat on your live event.
Hillsboro Drug and Gift, your community Healthmart pharmacy, brings you the feel-good savings on your healthcare needs. Keep the allergies at bay with Healthmart Allergy Relief 30-count tablets, just $14.99. Healthmart Ibuprofen 100-count coated tablets, just $3.99. 100-count pack of Healthmart calcium tablets for just $7.49. You can also get a 2-pack of COVID-19 tests for just $15.95 at Hillsboro Drug and Gift. Hillsboro Drug and Gift and Healthmart, taking the time to listen and care.
The Hillsboro Vets Club. It's where Boro sports fans meet after every game. The Hillsboro Vets Club is cheering for the Burros and also very appreciative of the community support of all of their fundraisers, their events, and just stopping in to enjoy the social and great atmosphere at the Hillsboro Vets Club. Good luck, Burros, from all your friends and veterans from the Hillsboro Vets Club. It's where Burros sports fans and us broadcasters meet after every game.
Welcoming you back to Larimer Field in Thompson. It is bottom of the first inning now. Thompson coming to bat. Sydney Schwabe, Maya Krogstad, Olivia Dick, the 1-2-3. Then Faith Stump, Summer Hegg, Drew Schwab, Kirsten Lopez, Kaya Hurst, and Maya Workin to bat as Megan Ensign will deliver balls and strikes here for the Burros. First pitch. A little bit of a zip to it, but outside for a ball. The count is 1-0 to Sydney Schwabe, leading things off for the Tommies. Tommies allowed 3 hits in the top of the first inning. Burros were not able to get a runner around. Schwabe sends one out into the glove of left fielder Quam. And the Burros have a batter out with a fly out to left. Thompson sends Maya Krogstad to bat. Maya, the lone senior, recognized here before first pitch, and as mentioned, a part of the Shields All-Star Series softball team for the East All-Stars. It's coming up here in June. And we've got officials getting together for a quick conversation. Score 0-0 on the Chris Moen Nodak Insurance Company scoreboard. Well, now there's conversation about what kind of glove the outfielder is wearing. Coach Chandler says, let's move things on. And so conversation about the right kind of glove out there in left field. So it'll be Maya Krogstad taking a pitch. First pitch comes inside for a ball from Megan Ensign, delivering for Hillsboro-Central Valley. Getting the signs. She's got some recognition on the sleeve there of pitch selections here, and a ball thrown from Ensign to Krogstad. Count is 2 balls and no strikes here. Nobody on, 1 gone, bottom of the first inning, no score. Maya swings and foul tips that pitch into the dirt. Count is 2-1. Decent crowd here in Thompson for this contest. Getting it in. I know the baseball games that were scheduled for Thursday this week for Thompson and Mayport CG have been rescheduled. Now Wednesday afternoon at 2:30 in Thompson. 2-1 pitch inside. 3-1 now to Krogstad from Ensign. Get the Burros field for you in just a moment. Talk their infield. As we await the next delivery from Ensign. Pitch coming. Slapped into left field. That'll be a base hit by Krogstad as the throw comes in. Now ball is loose at second base, and Krogstad will advance. So a single for Krogstad, and she'll advance to second as the ball trickled away from the second baseman. So Olivia Dick will now come to bat. The catcher wears number 34, bats third in the order. She'll dig in with a runner on at second base, and 1 out here in the bottom half of the first inning. Thompson looking to score the game's first run here in the bottom of the first. Pitch on the way. Ensign's delivery across the plate, but low. And the count is 1-0 to Olivia Dick. Yesterday, the Tommies playing 2 games here and getting a victory in the first against Kindred Richland, and then in the second game, falling short against Central Cass. A strike to Dick there is evening the count now at a ball and a strike. Record sits at 10-3 for Thompson. Looking ahead to the region tournament, seedings will all be released. The ground ball, this is going to be hit up the middle and go for a base hit. It advances the runner, Krogstad to third. And a single for Olivia Dick. So Krogstad to third base, Dick on at first. And we'll see Faith Stumpf come to bat. Faith up with runners on the corners and 1 out here in the bottom half of the first inning. No score with the Tommies and Burrows. Infield is playing in for Hillsboro-Central Valley. Ensign delivers. This will be outside. Runner takes off. Throw over to third, goes over the head of a third baseman, Hattelstead, and a run's going to come home. Dick with a stolen base, and Krogstad scores on an error to the catcher. And Thompson with a 1-0 lead here in the first inning. All right, let's get this one going here. I'm going to get that right there. Faith Stumpf takes a pitch and sends it into center field. It's going to be caught by Closey for the out. So Faith Stumpf flies out to center, and there's 2 outs now. 2 gone as Summer Haig will come to bat. 2 down, bottom of 1-0 Tommies, and the first baseman Haig digs in. She was 2 for 4 in their victory over Kindred Richland yesterday. First pitch, foul back to the fence. Count is 0-1 to Summer Haig. Nice to see dirt being turned in the field directly to the south here in Thompson. Some spring activity happening. Runner takes off, heads to third on a pitch that comes in for a ball. And it's a stolen base for Olivia Dick. She's now at third base. Count is a ball and a strike now to Summer Haig. As Megan Ensign will deliver for the Burros. 2 down, bottom of 1. The pitch is going to be fouled, backing out of play. 1-2 to Summer Haig. 15 pitches now for Megan Ensign. Junior high game being played on the auxiliary field. There'll be a junior varsity game here as well. Burros have a number of players that need to get back to Hillsboro's. A 1-2 pitch is now a ball, 2-2. Honor Society induction ceremony tonight in Hillsboro. So track and field members are participating in the last chance meet in Kindred are traveling back as well here this evening to get back for the induction ceremony. Baccalaureate for Hillsboro students tomorrow. Fly out into left field, and it's going to be caught. Summer Haig flies out to left where Quam makes the catch, and the first inning is complete. Tommy's add a run. They do so off of 2 hits. There was 1 error in the field, and 1 runner was left on the base paths. After 1 inning complete on the Chris Moen Nodak Insurance Company scoreboard, Tommy's 1, Burros nothing on your live event.
Berkemeyer inviting you to join me on a New England Fall Foliage Tour, September 25th to October 3rd. Our journey begins with a tour of historic Boston. We then travel to New Hampshire's White Mountains to admire the spectacular colors before ending our journey in New York City with an included Broadway musical. Visit holidayvacations.com, keyword RJ, to learn more about this tour and watch a travel show, or call 888-557-1020 for a free brochure.
Hello, Shane with Irie Insurance. We are proud to announce our Benefits Connect platform. You will have more options with Irie Insurance Benefits Connect. You have choices. Do you know who your group agent is? Do you meet annually to review benefits? Would you like to save money? Would you like more benefits? You have choices. We take a different approach to providing benefits through education, communication, and a personal touch. To find out more about Irie Insurance, go to irieinsurance.com.
K2 Seeds is pleased to help sponsor this broadcast. At K2 Seeds, we appreciate the hard work, competitive play, and good sportsmanship the Burros present each and every time they compete. Good luck, Burros. From Chad and Kovitzberger at K2 Seeds.
Top of the second inning, YourLiveEvent.com welcoming you back here to Larimer Field, where Thompson holds a 1-0 lead over Hillsboro-Central Valley. The Burros batting, facing Sidney Schwabe. First pitch comes in low to Peyton Quam. The count is 1-0. Quam, Ensign, Barnett, the 6, 7, and 8, due up for the Burros. Rock and fire delivery, and a swing and a drive into left field. Underneath it, and in and out of the glove is Stumpf. Bit of a collision with Hurst. And Quam is safe at first, extending it into a double. You'd call that routine, so we can't call it a double. That's an error. Goes to the left fielder, Stumpf. And Megan Ensign will come to bat with a runner on at second. Showing bunt, pulling back. Pitch comes in high for a ball from Schwabe. It's 1-0. 1 ball, no strikes to count. Ensign digs back in. A lot of chatter from the Burro dugout. And a strike to Ensign. Count equals a 1-1. Next offering. Swung on and missed out in front, 1-2. 1 ball, 2 strikes to count to Ensign. And the pitch. Popped up. This will go to second, where Krogstad will field it. Ensign with a pop out to second base, and there's 1 gone here in this top half of the second inning. 1-0. Tommy's leading the Burros, and now batting will be the designated player, Rachel Barnett. Where's number 20? She's got the hooded top on here, and I like it. They have the jersey number and name on the sleeve. That's helpful when the jersey top is covered up with a bit of a warm-up there. 2 balls, no strikes to Barnett. She steps out of the box, now digs in. Here's Schwabe's pitch. Ground ball, hit to third. Lopez across the diamond for the out. It does advance Quam to third base. Barnett down on a 5-3 ground out. And Katie Onis will come to bat, bottom of the order for the Burros, with 2 outs here in the top half of the second inning. Trailing 1-0, Thompson with the lead here at Larimer Field. Schwabe from the circle delivers. Bat on the ball. Slow grounder. Pitchers toss over to first base. Onis is down. 1-3 the putout, and the Burros are out on 10 Schwabe pitches here in the top of the second. No runs, no hits. There was 1 error in the field, and 1 left on the base paths at third for the Burros. On the scoreboard, which is presented to you by Chris Moen, Nodak Insurance Company, 701-757-1613. It is Thompson 1, HCV nothing in your live event.
It's the concert event of the summer in the Brainerd Lakes area. Lakes Jam, June 22nd through June 25th at Brainerd International Raceway.
R&J Broadcasting is the presenting sponsor.
Experience Lakes Jam. For rock and rollers, the main stage features Tesla, Warrant, and Hairball. For country enthusiasts, John Party, Cole Swindell, Gabby Barrett, and Mark Wills. Experience watercross, drifting, and lawnmower racing. For on-site camping, lodging, and tickets, visit lakesjam.com. It's the concert event of the summer in the Brainerd Lakes area. Lakes Jam, June 22nd through June 25th at Brainerd International Raceway.
R&J Broadcasting is the presenting sponsor.
Experience Lakes Jam. For rock and rollers, the main stage features Tesla, Warrant, and Hairball. For country enthusiasts, John Party, Cole Swindell, Gabby Barrett, and Mark Wills. Experience watercross, drifting, and lawnmower racing. For on-site camping, lodging, and tickets, visit lakesjam.com.
We didn't even miss the first pitch. How about that? Bottom of 2 here in Thompson. Drew Schwab comes to bat. Kirsten Lopez will follow, then Kaya Hurst. 6, 7, and 8 are facing Megan Ensign, and Ensign delivers a first pitch strike. Bottom of 2, 1-0 is the score. Thompson leads it Ground ball hit to second, scooped by Onus, throw to first for the out. And Drew Schwab is down 4-3 on a ground out to start things off here in the bottom half of the second inning. Kirsten Lopez will come to bat. She is a third baseman. Wears number 5 as well, so you like that because number 5 plays position 5 on the scorecard. That's always appreciated. She bats in the 7 spot, though. So it's not all, gravy, I guess. But here's a shot just over the outstretched glove of Hattlestead at third base and into left field. Lopez on with a single. And now a throw into second base misses the cutoff, and Lopez will turn it in to second base now. And Kaya Hurst will bat for the Tommies with the runner in scoring position here in the bottom half of the second inning. Hurst, center fielder, wears number 13, a right-handed bat for Thompson. The Tommies with a 10-3 record coming into this one. Here's the pitch. This will miss for a ball from Ensign, and the count is 1-0. Temperature-wise, in the lower 60s here in Thompson, and the sun is going to peek out from a few clouds here. To the south, a little darker, with some of those scattered rain chances here in the region. Here's a ground ball hit to short, scoop there by Kittleson across the diamond, gets the out at first. Runner advances. So Hurst is down 6-3. Lopez now to third base. There are 2 outs here in the bottom of the second inning, and Maya Workin, the bottom of the order for the Tommies, coming to bat. Megan Ensign continues from the circle here today for Hillsboro-Central Valley. Burroughs, Region 1 meeting tomorrow evening will set the bracket for the tournament at the Olson Softball Complex that starts on Saturday. Shot up the middle. That'll go for a base hit. That'll score a run for the Tommies here in the bottom of the second. Workin, a line single up the middle, scores Lopez from third. So it's the Tommies now with a 2-0 lead on the Chris Moe Nodak Insurance Company scoreboard. Runner on first and 2 outs. Top of the order, Sydney Schwabe will bat. And it's Workin with the RBI as well. Schwabe sends this one off of Hurt over at first base. And that is one of those unfortunate rolls and will go down as a single. Hard hit by Schwabe. Moves Workin to second. For the Tommies, it's their third hit this inning, 5th of the game, and now Maya Krogstad will bat. She singled and scored in the first. Maya digs in on Senior Recognition Day. Ground ball hit to short, a hopper, throw across the diamond for the out, and the inning is over. Krogstad goes down 6-3 on a ground out. So, 1 run does score for the Tommies, 3 hits, no errors in the field, 1 left on the base paths. We've played 2, and it just took 9 Megan Ensign pitches. We've played 2 innings, and on the Chris Moe and Nodak Insurance Company scoreboard, the Tommies 2, Burroughs nothing on yourliveevent.com.
At the Thompson Public School, their mission is to develop lifelong learners and responsible citizens. You can visit the website tps-k12.org for school announcements and calendars, lunch menus, weather announcements, athletic schedules, and information on the construction project and new addition at the Thompson Public School. Follow them on social media and find Tommy Pride with student updates and events with the Thompson Public Schools. Stay in touch with your children's education or find out why the Thompson Public Schools is right for you. tps-k12.org.
What do basketball, choir, drama club, and marching band all have in common? They're all high school activities that offer learning opportunities not necessarily found in the classroom. They take up just a fraction of a typical North Dakota high school's budget, and they go a long way to giving young people the tools they need to thrive. High school activities, they're more than extracurricular. They're extra important, too. This message presented by the North Dakota High School Activities Association and the North Dakota Interscholastic Athletic Administrators Association.
When you need seed for your farm.
And we're back, and hey, Kaylee Kittleson takes the first pitch, sends it out into center field, and it's caught. Center fielder Hurst makes the grab, and the Burroughs have 1 out on 1 pitch from Schwabe here to start the third inning. Next pitch, next batter, Closey. She'll send it out to center. This goes in the glove. What a catch by Hurst out in center field. She lost her balance, is able to hang on to a snow cone catch, and back-to-back flyouts to center field on well-hit balls by the Burroughs. Jillian Hurt will bat, with 2 outs now in the top of the third. Can Sidney Schwabe do it? 3 outs on 3 pitches? We'll see. First pitch to Hurt, inside. That won't happen. It has happened before. It did not happen there. Pitch, Hurt pops up. This will fall in front of center fielder Hurst. In right center field, and it'll be a base hit. Jillian Hurt, her second single of the ballgame. And the Burros have a runner on with 2 gone in the top half of the third inning. Carsey Hattelstead will bat. Hattelstead struck out in the first. She's 0 for 1 today. Hattelstead will dig in. First pitch, popped up. This will be out into shallow left field. And the catch is made by Stumpf. Schwab got out of the way. Stumpf makes the catch, a fly out to left. And top of the third is done on just 5 Schwabe pitches. So, no runs, 1 hit, no errors, 1 left on the base paths for the Burros. And on the Chris Mohn Nodak Insurance Company scoreboard, Tommy's 2 Burros nothing on your live event.
Needham Seeds in Caledonia, 701-430-1149. Wheat varieties include LCS Trigger, LCS Rebel, AgriPro, SY Velda. Needham Seeds also has barley seed and Seedex sugar beet seed, plus Pioneer corn, soybean, sunflower, and alfalfa seed. Wheat, barley, corn, soybean, sunflower, alfalfa, and sugar beet seed. Needham Seeds Caledonia, 701-430-1149.
For decades, Nodak Insurance Company has been serving our state's residents in good times and challenging times. We come together for the greater good, from simple acts of kindness to company-wide efforts that make a difference in our community. It's who we are, rooted in North Dakota and ready to serve when it matters most.
In Grand Forks and Lakota, see Chris Mohn, your agent with answers.
And hey, we're back here in Thompson at Larimer Field. Pace of play is there. We head to the bottom of the third with Olivia Dick, Faith Stumpf, Summer Haig batting for Thompson. Thompson leads at 2-0 over Hillsboro-Central Valley as Megan Ensign will go from the circle. First pitch. This one just going to miss for a ball, and the count is 1-0 to Olivia Dick, who singled, stole a couple of bases, was left stranded back in the first. At the plate. Pitch. It's going to miss for a ball, and the count is 2-0. Ensign in the first inning allowed a run, 17 pitches. Then 9 pitches and allowed a run in the second. Has allowed 5 total hits. There's been 1 error in the infield. 3-0 to Olivia Dick now, as the sun is shining on Larimer Field in Thompson. Pitch misses, and it's a 4-pitch walk, the first walk issued today by Megan Ensign. That puts Olivia Dick on at first base, and here comes Faith Stumpf. Tommies, 2-0 lead here in the bottom half of the third inning. A little bit of a southerly breeze blowing out here today. Chance at 2, they'll hold off and throw to first. It's overthrown, and it'll be a throwing error by Hattelstead. She hesitated and looked to throw to the runner at second base. Both advanced. So, Dick goes to third base. Stumpf reaches safely on the error. And runners are on second and third for the Tommies. Nobody out, bottom of 3, and Summer Haig will bat. Haig flew out to left field, her last plate appearance. Tommies dig in. First pitch coming. Inside. Nearly got the batter Haig that time from Ensign. Count is 1-0. Ball and no strikes. Digging in. Haig. Into the box here. Pitch coming. This outside. 2-0. 2 balls, no strikes to Summer Haig. Pitch on the way. Swung on and missed. Ensign gets Haig to swing at that one. It's 2-1. Southerly breeze is nice. Sunshine even better here on this set-in-my day. Here's the pitch. Popped up. This is going to go into shallow right field. That's going to score 1 run. Leesburg's throw comes in to the cutoff player, and Haig with an RBI single. That scored Dick from third base, moves Faith Stump to third. And the Tommies add a run. They lead it 3-0. And nobody out here in the bottom of the third. Drew Schwab will come to bat. Schwab with the ground out back in the second is 0 for 1 on the day. She'll dig in. Schwab, the shortstop. The pitch coming. Ground ball hit to second, takes a hop. Knocked down, throw to first to get the out, but a run scores. So Schwab, a fielder's choice, is down 4-3 and gets an RBI. Scores Stump from third and moves Haig to second base. Schwab doing her job, and there's one out. Kirsten Lopez comes to bat. She scored and singled back in the second. She's up with a runner on second and one out, bottom of 3. And a Tommy 4-0 lead. First pitch is a ball to Lopez, 1-0. A right-handed batter digs in. Megan Ensign, a right-handed pitcher for Hillsboro-Central Valley. Pitch coming. Inside. 2-0. Kaya Hurst awaits on deck for the Tommies. Pitch on the way. Swung on and missed by Lopez. It's 2-1. 13 pitches old here for Ensign this inning. The 2-1 delivery is outside. 3-1. Ensign set to pitch this one. Popped up. Shallow right field, coming in on it, wearing the sunglasses as Leesburg makes the catch, holds the runner. So Lopez with the fly out, shallow right field for the out. There are 2 outs now for the Tommies in the bottom half of the third, and Kaya Hurst will bat. Thompson leads it 4-0. Runner on second base is Summer Haig, and Hurst 0 for 1 on the day. She'll dig in. First pitch, popped back, foul. This one over toward the Evergreens. Protecting vehicles in a parking lot, and trying to keep those porta potties pristine here in Thompson. 0-1 is the count. Pitch on the way, outside. 1-1. Concessions in effect here today as well for those fans looking to come and enjoy a good assortment of options here at the ballpark as well, Larimer Field. 2-1 is the count to Hurst. Ensign and the Burros trying to get out of the inning after the Tommies have plated 2 runs. Here's the offering. Popped up. High in the air, tracking into right field. Caught by Leesburg for the out. So Hurst is out in right, and that's the end of the third inning. It took 18 Megan Ensign pitches. The Tommies plated 2 runs, and they were able to get 1 hit. There was 1 error in the field, and 1 runner was left on the base paths. Through 3 on the Chris Moe Nodak Insurance Company scoreboard, it's 4-0. It is the Tommies leading the Burros on YourLiveEvent.com.
Welcome to a better banking experience with First State Bank. Locations in Grand Forks, Thompson, Buxton, Mayville, and Portland, First State Bank is here for you. Locally owned for over 120 years, we know you and the area. Banking for today with savings, checking, and loan services for business, personal, or agriculture. And helping to guide you to tomorrow with wealth management and insurance services. Today, tomorrow, together. First State Bank. Stop into our locations in Grand Forks, Thompson, Buxton, Mayville, and Portland, or visit online, firststatebanks.com.
Welcoming you back here to Larimer Field as Sydney Schwabe throws about a half of a warm-up pitch, and we're ready to get going. We say that tongue-in-cheek. It's fantastic. She's ready to go, has got great pace, and is ready to deliver as Ellie Weiss swings one, hits one down the third base line. It's knocked down. Throw to first is in time for the out. Good throw by Lopez to get the out. So Weiss with a 5-3 put out. And Quam will come to bat for the Burros. Left fielder reached on an error in the second. The lone error for the Tommies defense. First pitch comes inside for a ball. It's 1-0. Pitch on the way. That one low. 2-0. Gets by the catcher, Dick. Resetting the field for the Tommies. Haig is over at first. Krogstad at second. Schwab at short. Lopez at third. Stumpf is in left field. Hurst in center. And Workin in right field. Schwabe struggling to find the zone in this at-bat to Quam. It's 3-0. Here's the pitch. This one high, and it'll be a walk. First walk issued by Sydney Schwabe. She has a strikeout and a walk issued. So Megan Ensign now coming to bat for the Burros, top of the fourth inning, trailing 4-0. Ensign flew out to second base, her first plate appearance. And she digs in now with Peyton Quam over at first base for the Burros. One out, top of the fourth. First pitch is high for a ball. One ball, no strikes to Ensign. And now quick time is called here for the Tommies as Chandler's going to come in, have a quick conversation, quick meeting in the circle with pitcher and catcher. So that's a quick little conversation. Got to get things figured out here between the two. Coach Chandler having the conversation out here on the circle. And now time is called off. Here's the umpire comes out to behind the plate to get the action back on it here. Top of the fourth inning. One out. 4-0 Thompson lead. Hillsboro-Central Valley has a runner on at first base. Peyton Quam, and here's Megan Ensign. A strike is delivered. Runner takes off. A throw is going to hit the runner. And time is called. Big deep breath from Quam out there. Coach Erickson calling to make sure she's all right. She'll take a quick break here. A pretty strong throw from Olivia Dick behind home plate. Quam with a steal. Lost in the shuffle was Ensign taking a strike from Schwabe. Count is now 1-1. So that broke up a stretch of what was 5 consecutive balls thrown from Schwabe. Foul ball. That's out of play. And Megan Ensign sees the count move. 1 ball, 2 strikes against her. 1-2 is the count to Megan Ensign. Delivering, swinging, missing, strikeout. Timeout was called there by Coach Chandler, and it was a good one for Thompson. Now Rachel Barnett coming to bat. She's 0 for 1 on the day. The designated player steps in. She ground out to third last at bat. 2 down, runner at second, swing and a miss. A little off speed there from Schwabe. Next pitch on the way. Swung on and missed. 0-2 to Barnett. 8th batter in the order for the Burros. Quam is on at second. Pitch on the way. High. 1-2. 1 ball, 2 strikes to Barnett. The offering. This is high, and it's 2-2. 2 balls, 2 strikes the count. Here's the offering now. Strike 3, Barnett looking, and the top of the inning is over. 14 Schwabe pitches. She gets 2 strikeouts recorded after a brief time call. There were no runs in the inning. There were no hits. There was no errors in the field and 1 left on the base paths. The Burros have left 5 stranded here through 3.5 innings. On the Chris Moen, Nodak Insurance Company scoreboard, it's 4-0. It's Hillsboro-Central Valley trailing Thompson. Thompson leads, and they're coming to bat on your live event.
You can trust Paul's Hometown Repair for professional service on your vehicles, cars, vans, pickups. Bring them in to Paul's Hometown Repair Hillsboro. Whether it's light work such as oil changes and tune-ups, or more serious matters including transmission work and engine overhauls, they'll get the work done for you at Paul's Hometown Repair. They'll get your vehicle back on its wheels, running like new. Call 436-4676 to schedule your vehicle for service at Paul's Hometown Repair Hillsboro.
RDK Enterprises specializes in seed meter calibration, planter maintenance, and they have the full line of precision planting products. Call them at 701-636-2119 to schedule your meter, planter, and precision planting software repairs and update. This includes monitoring and control systems, all to help improve your planting, which means improved profits. It pays to plant with precision with RDK Enterprises. Locations in Hillsboro and Drayton, North Dakota, planterdoc.com, or call 701-636-2119.
Well, the Tommies are coming to bat, bottom of the fourth inning, leading 4-0 from Larimer Field here in Thompson. They lead Hillsboro-Central Valley 4-0 as Maya Workin, Sydney Schwabe, Maya Krogstad to bat. Workin, this is a right fielder, will face Megan Ensign, and the first pitch is a strike. It's 0-1. Ensign set to deliver. Pitch slapped into center field. That's going to go for a base hit. So, for the Tommies, they're on with the bottom of the order, a single. That is the 7th hit of the game for Thompson, and Sydney Schwabe will come to bat. Schwabe popped out in the first and singled in the second. 2 plate appearances, now coming to bat for the third time. Here's the offering. Swung on and missed for a strike. The runner takes off and will have second base. So Workin gets a steal to second. The first pitch to Schwabe goes for a strike, and it's 0-1 from Megan Ensign, who has walked one batter, has allowed 4 runs, has not issued a strikeout here today. 0-1 to Schwabe. Got aggressive and swung at it in the dirt. Count is 0-2. No balls and 2 strikes to Sydney Schwabe. Here comes the pitch. It's going to miss outside, and it goes off the glove of Weiss behind home plate, and that'll advance the runner on a pass ball. So Workin now to third base, and Schwabe sees the count move to 1 ball and 2 strikes. 1-2 to Sydney Schwabe. Top of the order for the Tommies here in the bottom of the fourth. This pitch gets by the catcher, Weiss. Runs coming home. Throw to the plate is not in time. Pass ball will score Workin, and the Tommies add to their lead. It's now 5-0 Thompson in the bottom of the fourth inning. 2 balls, 2 strikes from Ensign to Schwabe as the home plate umpire cleans off home plate. Clean opportunity now. Pitch going to miss here. Full count to Schwabe. 3 balls and 2 strikes. Sydney, right-handed bat, will dig back in. Base is empty. Nobody out here in the bottom of the fourth, and a 5-0 lead. Ground ball up the middle. Finds a spot where Kittleson was not. Goes right up the middle, and a base hit. With the full count, Schwabe reaches safely with a single, and now Maya Krogstad will bat. Singled in the first, scored a run, and ground out to the shortstop in the second. Megan Ensign is about ready to deliver the first pitch. Popped up. This is hit well into left center field. It's way back, and this ball is gone. It's a 2-run blast for Maya Krogstad. Senior Appreciation Day. Scoring Schwabe from first. And the dugout to rejoice. Makes it 7-0 Tommies off a Maya Krogstad smash to left center field. Tommies 3 runs here in the bottom of the 4th, and there are no outs. Olivia Dick will come to bat. She walked her last plate appearance. Now trying to add some more for the Tommies, leading 7-0 in the bottom of the 4th inning. First pitch is a strike. Count is 0-1 from Ensign. No balls and a strike. Gets the signs and will rock and fire. Now a ball issued. 11 pitches from Ensign in the inning and yet to record an out for the Burros in the field. Field being chiseled up right behind us here to the south in Thompson. Great to see the activity. There are growers here as Olivia Dick with a line out to second. And there's one gone. Bottom half of the 4th inning. Tommies 7, Burros nothing, and Faith Stumpf comes to bat. Faith reached on an error in the 3rd. Flew out to center back in the 1st. First pitch, going to miss. Ball 1. 1-0 is the count. Sunshine all over Larimer Field here in Thompson. Don't have to travel too far south to see clouds. Well hit into left field. That is going to go up and over the head of Quam in left field and go all the way to the fence. Faith Stumpf standing in with a double for the Tommies. Looking back on the scorecard, that's the first extra base hit for Thompson outside of a home run here today. So put Faith Stumpf on at second, and Summer Hegg will bat. Hegg, RBI single in the 3rd and flew out to left field back in the 1st. 1 for 2 on the day, and she'll face Ensign and swing and a miss for a strike. No balls and a strike to Hegg. Ensign from the circle. Get ready to rock and fire here. Pitch on the way. It's low. Knocked down by Weiss. Runner will take off. So Stumpf with the pass ball advancing. So now there's a runner on third base. And Coach Erickson is out to talk with the infield. Quick break in the action on yourliveevent.com. Kevin Kochman with you in Thompson. Preston Duville as well. As we get the fields prepared behind us. I tell you what, it's a satisfying thing to watch a field get worked up. I think it's even more satisfying when it's in April and not mid-May, but hey, take what we can get. Summer Hegg sees the count at a ball and a strike, steps back into the box. Here comes the pitch. Fouled back to the fence on the delivery from Ensign. 1 ball, 2 strikes to count. Stumpf, the runner at third for Thompson, leading 7-0 in the bottom of the 4th inning. One and 2, the count now. Ball thrown, 2-2. 2-2 to Summer Hegg. Tommies gearing up for the Region 2 tournament in Mayville this weekend as a line shot up the middle, gets by the glove of Ensign, the pitcher, and into center field. Runner scores, and Summer Hegg with an RBI single. Makes it 8-0. 4 runs have plated for the Tommies here in the bottom of the 4th, and there is just 1 out. Drew Schwab coming to bat. Reached on a fielder's choice with was hit into a fielder's choice in the 3rd, got an RBI. She'll foul off the first pitch here. Count is 0-1. 20 pitches by Ensign here this inning, her highest pitch count on the day. 17 in the 1st, 9 in the 2nd, 18 in the 3rd. And now 20 here with 1 out accounted for. Pitch coming. Ground ball. Third base. Scoop throw over to first for the out. Hattlestead to Hurt will retire. Drew Schwab, 5-3, and a ground out. Moves Haig to second. So with 2 gone now in the bottom of the 4th and a Tommy 8-0 lead, it's Christian Lopez coming to bat. Lopez 1 for 2 today, singled and scored in the 2nd, and flew out to right field in the 3rd inning. Ensign fires, hit the ball to short. Kittleson to first for the out. 22 Ensign pitches, leaves a runner stranded. Lopez goes down 6-3. Here in the inning, 4 runs were plated. Exclamation point to Maya Krogstad's 2-run homer. Here in the inning was 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 hits. No errors in the field. 1 left on the base paths. 4 innings complete on the Chris Moe Nodak Insurance Company scoreboard. Tommy's 8, Burrows nothing on your live event.
Reed Insurance, Terry Reed and Julie Larson, serving you with homeowners, farm, auto, multi-peril, crop hail. They're here to help you with the insurance you need. Located in the Wright Implement Building in Hillsboro, call Julie or Terry today at Reed Insurance, 701-636-5471. Visit with Terry Reed and Julie Larson for the insurance coverage you need. You can depend on Reed Insurance.
And welcome back. Top half of the 5th inning from Larimer Field in Thompson. 8-0, the Tommies leading the Hillsboro-Central Valley Burros. Katie Onis, Kaylee Kittleson, Serena Closey all coming to bat for the Burros, the 9-1-2. Katie Onis takes a first pitch strike from Sydney Schwabe. Counts 0-1. Onis ground out to the pitcher in a first. Now a hopper to third. It gets off the glove of Lopez. Throw over to first, not in time. And Onis will reach safely with an error at third base. A 1 hop to the glove. And Lopez couldn't handle it. An error puts Onis on at first. Top of the order, Kaylee Kittleson to bat. She's 1 for 2 on the day. Led off the game with a double. Takes a first pitch strike. Here in the top half of the 5th, from Schwabe, the count is 0-1. Next pitch, high. Evens the count at a ball and a strike. 1 ball, 1 strike to count. Next pitch is going to be low, 2-1. Schwabe struck out 2 last inning. She has 3 strikeouts on the day and a walk. There's a strike, 2-2. 2-2 to Kittleson. Onis on at first for the Burros. And the pitch, Kittleson takes a pitch. Full count. Full count. The offering from Schwabe. Kittleson out in the left field. Falls in front of the left fielder stump for a base hit. Kaylee Kittleson on at first. Puts Onis to second base. Serena Closey comes to bat. Singled in the first, flew out in the third. 2 plate appearances. Serena Closey coming to bat for the Burros. Rock and fire from Schwabe. Low pitch. Nice block there by Olivia Dick behind home plate. 1 ball, no strikes to count. Next pitch. Slapper into left field. That'll go for another base hit for the Burros as they have the bases loaded. Kittleson now to second base and Onis to third. Closey with a single. And with the bases loaded, Jillian Hurt will come to bat. First pitch, strike to Hurt, count is 0-1. Can hear the John Deere moving with the Summers cultivator behind it. Popped back and out of play. Count is 0-2 to Jillian Hurt. 0-2. Hurt slaps one up the middle. That's going to be a base hit. One run's going to score. They're going to send another one around. A chance for a play at the plate. It's not in time. The Burros strike twice. Jillian Hurt, 2 RBI on a single, scoring Kettleson. And Onus, close he goes to second. And the score is 8-2. And there are no outs here in this top half of the 5th inning. Tommy's leading the Burros. Now Carsey Hattlestead coming to bat. She'll swing and miss here. No outs. Hattlestead takes another strike, and the count is 0-2. Nobody out. Runners on first and second. Now time is called. Coach Erickson talking to Carsey Hattlestead. 0 for 2 on the day. Hattlestead struck out in the first and popped out in the left field in the third. Schwabe waits for the home plate umpire to get the gear back on, and away we go. Pitch here. That's a ball. It's 1-2. Firing inside for a strike. And that will retire Carsey Hattlestead. Schwabe with her 4th strikeout, and that's 1 down now in the top of the 5th. 8-2. Tommy's leading the Burros, and Ellie Weiss will bat. She'll take a pitch for a ball. It's 1-0. Next offering. This will be high. 2-0. Pitch coming. Foul to the fence. 2-1. Ellie Weiss 0 for 2 on the day. She popped out to short, ground out to third, her 2 plate appearances today. A strike. Evens the count. 2 balls, 2 strikes. Inside, strike 3. Weiss goes down on strikes, and back-to-back strikeouts means there are 2 down. Runners on first and second for the Burros. Top of the 5th, trailing 8-2. They have plated 2 runs. Came on the 2 RBI single from Jillian Hurt. Peyton Quam will bat. She'll take a pitch. It's going to be low for a ball. 1-0 from Schwabe. Ball, no strikes, the count. Next pitch. Inside. 2-0. Quam reached on an error and walked her 2 plate appearances today. Another pitch low from Schwabe. 3-0. 25 pitches from Schwabe, her highest pitch count inning so far, and there's a strike. Burrow started out. It was an error, then a hit, and a hit. Another strike, full count to Quam, 3-2. So Schwabe's had to handle a bit of the brunt here. Swing and a miss. Quam goes down, so 3 strikeouts back to finish the Burros in the 5th inning. 28 pitches from Schwabe. She strikes out 3. Here in the inning, 2 runs were plated by the Burros. Came on the 2 RBI hit by Hurt. There were 3 hits, 1 error in the field, and 2 left on the base paths for the Burros. Bottom of the 5th coming up at Larimer Field in Thompson. And it's the scoreboard from Chris Moe, Nodak Insurance Company. 8-2, the Tommies lead the Burros on your live event.
You may know that Big Tex Trailers already offers you industry-leading features like mega ramps, HD suspension, and the all-new hydraulic dovetail. Every time you hook on, know that your Big Tex is up for the job. See Bloomfield Enterprises in Hillsboro to find out what owning a Big Tex can do for you. Shop the full line of Big Tex products from ATV trailers to goosenecks to dump trailers and more. Visit your Big Tex dealer, Bloomfield Enterprises, Hillsboro, and contact Tim at 701-430-0877 or Larry, 218-368-7989.
Dr. Craig Rothfuss Dental Practice in Hillsboro is accepting new patients. They offer patients of all ages a full range of dental services, including Clear Correct, which is an option for invisible braces, and a $99 whitening program. Dr. Rothfuss accepts multiple insurance plans, including United Concordia that was affiliated with Blue Cross Blue Shield and all Delta dental insurances. Bring your smile to Dr. Craig Rothfuss Dental Practice in Hillsboro, and the friendly staff will help make it sparkle. Call 701-636-4244 today.
So we are back in the bottom of the fifth inning. Thompson leads 8-2 over Hillsboro-Central Valley, and it is Kaya Hurst, Maya Workin, Sydney Schwabe, the 8-9-1 batters due up, and a first pitch foul ball as Megan Ensign pitches for the Burros. Kaya Hurst fouls this one down the third baseline. Count is 0-1. Next pitch, swung on and missed. Count is 0-2. Lead for the Tommies at 6 runs right now, 8-2. If they played 4 here, then that would put an end to the ball game. After now the 5-inning, 10-run rule scenario. Burros are able to plate a couple of runs, though, in the top half of the inning, get some offense going. Pitch coming. This will be outside, and now count is 2-2 to Hurst. Kaya Hurst, the center fielder. Ground out in the second, flew out in the third. 2 plate appearances here today. Pitch coming. Popped up. This into center field and caught by Closey. And there's one gone for the Tommies here in the bottom of the fifth inning. Maya Workin will come to bat. Workin, the right fielder. An RBI single in the second and a single in the fourth with a run scored. One stolen base as well. Take a first pitch ball, 1-0 from Megan Ensign. Workin is 2 for 2 at the plate today. 1 ball, no strikes. 1 out, bottom of 5. There's a strike. Count evens at a ball and a strike. Beautiful sunshine here at Larimer Field in Thompson. Dodged some rain showers early. Pitch coming. That misses for a ball. It's 2-1. 2 balls and a strike. Inside, 3-1 to Workin. Ensign trying to get the Burros through the inning. Missing this one. Will put a runner on. So Workin reaches safely on a walk. Just the second walk issued by Hillsboro-Central Valley today. Sydney Schwabe will bat. Top of the order for the Tommies. Schwabe flew out, singled, and singled. She has a run scored here today as well. Pitch coming. Puts the bat on the ball, sends it into shallow right field, giving chase and making the catch as Leesburg tried to double up the runner at first and no go. There are 2 outs. Maya Krogstad to bat. She sent the last pitch she saw over the left center gap into the power alley. Smashing one. I don't know if that's the right term, Preston. Power alley. I mean, does that work? Sent it over left center field fence into the outfield for a homer. And she puts the bat on the ball here and sends it high into the sky. Center fielder underneath it. That's Closey. She makes the catch and the inning is over. So a fly out to center will retire the Tommies. And took just 12 Ensign pitches. No runs, no hits, no errors. 1 left on the base paths for Thompson. After 5 on the Chris Moe and Nodak Insurance Company scoreboard, it reads 8-2, Thompson leading Hillsboro-Central Valley. 6th inning is next at Larimer Field on your live event.
Get your food and fuel fast with S&T Quick Stop in Thompson. Fuel yourself with snacks, pizza, drinks, and hot-cooked meals made fresh daily. Make sure to stop and check their daily lunch and dinner specials or call ahead to place your order. 701-599-2161. S&T Quick Stop in Thompson. Fuel your vehicle with high-quality Cenex fuel, and they carry engine oil, washer fluid, and everything else you'll need to keep your vehicle going. Be sure to stop by S&T Quick Stop. They look forward to seeing you on your next visit. S&T Quick Stop, Thompson.
Sydney Schwabe will return to the hill for Thompson. Megan Ensign, Rachel Barnett, Katie Onis coming to bat for Hillsboro-Central Valley. It is the sixth inning, top of the sixth, and Megan Ensign to lead things off. She's 0 for 2 on the day as the Burros try to cut the lead down. They trail 8-2. They plated 2 in the fifth inning. Ensign takes a pitch inside for a ball, and the count is 1-0. Next pitch. Fouled back to the fence. Even the count at a ball and a strike. 1-1 to Megan Ensign. Next pitch. Slapped into left field, and Ensign reaches safely. The ball actually going to go through Stump's legs in the outfield. Ensign stands in with a double. Megan Ensign. A double for the Burros here in the top half of the sixth inning. Rachel Barnett will come to bat. Timeout is called by Coach Corey Erickson of Hillsboro-Central Valley. He wants to have a word. He might have a batting change potentially. Or a courtesy runner. Yeah, we'll have a running change or a player position change here. So, with a substitution, we see Morgan Potasic coming in as a courtesy runner. She'll run for Megan Ensign. Morgan Potasic to courtesy run at second base for Ensign. And here's the first pitch for Rachel Barnett. Takes a pitch for a strike. Count is 0-1. 0-1. Delivery is low. 1-1. Olivia Dick did a good job of knocking that one down behind home plate. On a low pitch from Schwabe. Pitch coming here. Barnett fouls it off. And the count is 1-2 strikes. Barnett ground out, struck out her 2 times at bat today. Swung on and missed, strike 3. So Barnett strikes out in her second plate appearance in a row. That is strikeout number 7 for Sydney Schwabe today. Batting now is bottom of the order, Katie Onis. Strike on the first pitch, 0-1. No balls and a strike to Katie Onis. Ground ball hit to second, flip over to first. Krogstad to Hegg for the out. 4-3. Onis is down on strikes. It does advance Potasic to third. So top of the order for the Burros, and Kaylee Kittleson will come to bat. Kittleson's 2 for 3 on the day. Double and a single and a fly out to center. Checks her swing. First pitch is a ball, 1-0. Next offering is inside. 2-0. Schwabe delivers. Ground ball hit to short. Scooped by Schwab. Throw to first for the out. And the Burros are out. 6-3. Top half of the sixth inning. No runs, 1 hit. No errors in the field, and a runner was left on the base paths for the Burros on 12. Schwabe pitches. So on the Chris Moe and Nodak Insurance scoreboard, it is 8-2. Tommy's leading the Burros. Bottom of the sixth inning is next on your live event.
Sorum Oil Company, Highway 81 in Hillsboro. For when you need repair work done on your vehicle, need an oil change, need new tires, or need tire repair, visit Sorum Oil Company in Hillsboro. They fill LP tanks, bulk delivery of your home heating or farm fuels, and carry batteries. Call your locally owned full-service gas station, Sorum Oil Company in Hillsboro, 701-636-5356. Brad, Jody, and Blake Sorum, thank you for your business, and they look forward to continuing to serve you at Sorum Oil Company, Highway 81 in Hillsboro.
At the Thompson Public School, their mission is to develop lifelong learners and responsible citizens. You can visit the website tps-k12.org for school announcements and calendars, lunch menus, weather announcements, athletic schedules, and information on the construction project and new addition at the Thompson Public School. Follow them on social media and find Tommy Pride with student updates and events with the Thompson Public Schools. Stay in touch with your children's education or find out why the Thompson Public Schools is right for you. tps-k12.org.
We welcome you back here to Larimer Field in Thompson with the sun shining. 8-2, Thompson leading Hillsboro-Central Valley in softball action as Olivia Dick, Faith Stump, Summer Hegg to come to bat against Megan Ensign for the Burros. Pop out into right field. That'll go for a base hit. Olivia Dick reaches safely on the first pitch from Ensign here in the bottom half of the 6th inning. Tommies by 6. Leading at 8-2, they led 8-0. Burros plated a couple of runs in the top of the 5th inning. So here in the bottom of the 6th, now Faith Stump will bat. Taking off, runner will steal safely. Olivia Dick to second base, and now ball trickles into the outfield. She'll advance to third base with a steal. No balls and a strike to Faith Stump. No balls and a strike to Faith Stump. She flew out in the first, reached on an error in the third, and doubled in the 2nd inning. Pitch from Ensign is outside. Evens the count at a ball and a strike to Faith Stump. Ensign. Will get ready to deliver this one, and it's a ground ball sharply to short. Gittleson throw to first is going to be errant. Run comes home. So Dick scores, and Stump reaches on an error to short and advances. And the Tommies lead it 9-2, a 7-run lead in the bottom half of the 6th inning, and Summer Hegg will bat. Nobody out, runner on second. Hegg is 2 for 3, has singled in her last 2 plate appearances. That's a couple of RBI today. Trying to add to that. She'll pop this one up. In the field of play, off the glove at second base. An error to the second baseman, Onus, advancing, Stump to third. So errors have put runners on the corners now for Hillsboro-Central Valley in the bottom of the 6th inning. For Thompson. Errors by Hillsboro-Central Valley have put runners for Thompson on the corners, and Drew Schwab will come to bat. Schwab has an RBI, but is 0 for 2 on the day. Or 0 for 3, I should say, hit into a fielder's choice. Runner is going to advance at second, then a ball misses the cutoff, and Thompson will score on another error. So the Tommies add another run here. And the first pitch, I do believe, was a ball. We're going to go with that anyway as Schwab sees the pitch. A strike. See if the umpire changes his mind or tells us otherwise. Count is 1-1. Runner on second. Tommy's leading it now 10-2. And ground ball back to the pitcher, off the glove. Hard smash, and that's just a hit. Schwab single moves Hegg to third. Just a hard smash up the middle. So the runners are on the corners again for the Tommies. They have the game's winning run over at first base. Nobody out, and Kirsten Lopez will come to bat. Taking off, runner will steal. Schwab, no throw to second base. The count is 0-1 to Lopez. Well, now, game's winning run is on at second for the Tommies, leading it 10-2 in the bottom of the 6th inning with nobody out. Pitch to Lopez misses, and that evens the count at a ball and a strike. Sunshine here at Larimer Field in Thompson. Pitch coming here. Popped up, sent into right field. That's going to score one. They're going to send the runner around. They'll hit the cutoff, throw, play at the plate, not in time. Game is going to be over here as Lopez with a 2 RBI double, scoring Haig and scoring Schwab with a play at the plate and a walk-off. So 4 runs were plated, 1, 2, 3 hits. There were 3 errors. 1 left on the base paths to wrap things up in the bottom half of the 6th inning. The 10-run rule in effect, and Thompson wins it 12-2 on the Chris Moen Nodak Insurance Company scoreboard, serving Thompson and the surrounding communities. Talk with Chris for your insurance today. 701-757-1613. Stick around. From Larimer Field, we'll have a post-game reaction and some conversations with some coaches here and run down the final numbers here in this one. The Tommies 12, the Burros 2, 6 innings on your live event.
The days are getting longer, the sun will shine on the fields, and soon the crop will be planted and sprouting. Tim Kazette Seed Sales in Hillsboro, your local Golden Harvest seed dealer, wishes you a safe and successful planting season. Tim looks forward to seeing those black dirt fields rise to green and then shimmer with gold this year. Visit with Tim Kazette Seed Sales about your options and what fits right for you and your field at 701-430-0877. Happy farming from Tim Kazette Seed Sales of Hillsboro.
North Dakota state law requires students attending school to be up to date on immunizations that protect them from life-threatening diseases such as measles, chickenpox, mumps, or pertussis. Trail District Health Unit reminds parents to get your children all the recommended vaccinations for their health and the safety of our community. Contact Trail District Health Unit if you have any vaccination questions or if you would like to schedule an appointment. Call 701-636-4434 for Trail District Health Unit.
Let's get real. You're ready for a place that's big enough to grow and small enough to care. So get ready for the University of Minnesota Crookston. With more than 30 majors, minors, and certificates, you'll earn a University of Minnesota degree in a close-knit community where faculty become friends and friends feel like family. And to get a degree that can make a difference, you don't need a big city, just big dreams. The University of Minnesota Crookston. Real, hands-on, ready.
Valley General Store is ready for your business. Valley General Store is open Monday through Saturday from 7 a.m. to 7 p.m. at the intersection of Highway 200 and Highway 75. They can meet many of your needs with hardware, plumbing, electrical, tools, groceries, meat, fresh produce, frozen foods, baked goods, paper products, pet supplies, and other household goods. Check out Valley General Store's Facebook page for the weekly grocery sales flyer. Now open from 7 a.m. to 7 p.m. Monday through Saturday. It's Valley General Store in Halstead.
Here's another reason why you should contact Mike, Darren, and Tim at Wright Implement Hillsboro. Let them know I said call Wright Implement.
For shop and field service, farm equipment sales, repair on all equipment, in the field, on the farm, and in the shop with Wright Implement in Hillsboro. 701-636-5692. Check out Wright Implement for farm equipment, repair, and service of equipment and all trucks on Caledonia Avenue in Hillsboro. Wright Implement, 701-636-5692.
We're back here on the postgame report on yourliveevent.com as we get a chance to start our postgame report with the precision player of the game from RDK Enterprises, and that being for the Thompson Tommies, Maya Krogstad joining us, and the lone senior on the roster is Maya's playing a little prank on Coach right now with the door locked here. But first off, sending one over the fence. How did that one feel here today, Maya?
It felt just really good to square it up. I haven't hit one all season yet, so that felt really good. Yeah. Other than that,
yep, nothing wrong with that. So, okay, today, senior recognition. It's a short one. There's only one senior.
Yeah.
talk about playing. With that. I'm sure that, you got a lot of good teammates out there. Being the lone senior, what's that like?
Well, our team's pretty young. We don't have very many upperclassmen, so I try to just make everyone feel like they're just as old as I am. Teaching the younger ones to kind of play the role of being on varsity is part of it, and I don't know. They've really fit the role in that, and just learning from past seniors has helped a lot, how to lead a team.
Absolutely, and you guys have found a way. You're going into playoffs now, and you find your seating and everything's going to be all set up here, ready for the region tournament to start Saturday. But ending a game like this one here, and yesterday, 2 really quality games. How do you feel your team's playing?
After those 2 games yesterday, they felt really good. I think we played a lot better than we have in the past games, but also our season's been very short, so I think we really needed those games to improve upon a lot of things in our game. And those games definitely helped a lot, and I think we proved ourselves in playing those games, how much we can do, and I think we can only get better from there.
Well, today, got one out of the park, got a good performance. The sun came out, hard to beat today.
Yeah, I know, it was a good day.
Maya, to you and your teammates, congrats on the victory, and good luck as we approach playoffs.
Yes, thank you.
There you go. Maya and Krogstad joining us here for the Thompson Tommies. We'll see if she gets in trouble from Coach here, but appreciate it, Maya. Thanks for coming up. She's the RDK Enterprises Precision Player of the Game. Now that you are planting in the fields, many of you are. RDK Enterprises, Hillsboro and Drayton, they want to have a safe and successful planting season, so trust RDK Enterprises. They're here to provide customer service and support for your precision plant equipment. It pays to plant with precision. RDK Enterprises in Hillsboro and Drayton. I'll hand the microphone off to Coach here. Real quick, just recapping in brief in our post-game report, the Hillsboro-Central Valley Burros and Thompson Tommies go to 6 innings. The Tommies plated a run in each of the innings except the 5th. They got 1 in the first and had a 4-0 lead after 3. Stretched that to 8-0 after 4. Burros did get 2 runs in the 5th. Tommies added 4 in the 6th. Today, of course, highlighted by Maya Krogstad sending one out of the park in the 4th inning. 12-2 the final. The Tommies over the Burros on yourliveevent.com as we go into some post-game coaches' comments here tonight. We hear from Coach Chandler of the Tommies. Coach, for the girls, a quality outing here today. Offensively, got a lot of things done, and Coach defense got some activity here today. You talked about it earlier with me about Schwabe and Schwab, your pitchers. They pitched it. They pitched to contact. They trust the defense behind them, and they throw the ball in the zone. And the defense had to be trusted here today quite a bit. The Burros hit the ball around today.
Yeah, it's you don't want to give those free passes. Put it in the hands of the defense, throw strikes, and hopefully we can make a majority of the plays, and we did. Absolutely.
And so offensively, it was a pretty good ball game for your girls, would you say?
Yeah, this last week I think we're really starting to put quality at bats together. To start this game, we couldn't get the big one. We were getting runners on base and couldn't push them across. And then later in the game, we started coming up and driving the ball and with runners in scoring position.
And opportunity to recognize a senior, and Krogstad sends one out of the park. I know she commented and felt really good to square one up. It's a solid day when you can get one to go over the fence.
Yeah, I'm going to miss her. She has been a cog in the middle of our lineup for a while, and just the model of consistency. She sometimes gets frustrated at me. She locked me out here so I wouldn't make fun of her for this interview. But I'll ask her when she comes in the dugout, did you get your pitch? And she'll just turn away. And then I know she didn't get her pitch because sometimes she just gets over-aggressive and she wants to swing. But she's that good of a hitter where she can get down 2 strikes and battle until she gets her pitch. And she's tough.
Yeah, and the kids proved it again that they're playing well, playing good ball as you get ready for playoffs. And these last 3 games, really some solid outings and a lot you can lean on and remember back to as you head into playoff.
Yep, fun group of kids. They compete for each other. They pick each other up when times are tough, and they support each other when times are good. And that's what makes it fun for us as a coaching staff. Kids that'll go out and bust their hump for you and give it everything they got.
We're driving up here today. We were looking at the threat of rain, and we are looking at an absolutely gorgeous night for softball. If you can order this up for the rest of the week, I don't know if you can put any good words, but I think people would appreciate it.
Selfishly, baseball, softball, this is awesome, but, the farmers, everybody needs this weather, so we'll take anything we can get.
Absolutely. Well, it was a fun day to watch the kids perform, and, Coach, we look forward to tournament action as well. Best of luck as you round things up, and we'll hope for good weather come Saturday.
Thanks a lot. It means a lot having you guys here and showing what our state has to offer.
Absolutely. Great stuff. Appreciate it, Coach. Thank you very much. As the Thompson Tommies are victorious. Final score, thank you. Final score 12-2 to 2 6 innings as the post-game coaches' comments here on YourLiveEvent.com. Matt Chandler, head coach of the Thompson Tommies, joining us here today, and the Tommies victorious move that record to 11-3. Burrows fall to 2-6 with the loss here in this one in Thompson. Do expect Coach Corey Erickson to come on up, and here he is into our post-game coaches' comments. We'll hand the microphone off to Corey as the Burrows fall here today. Corey, I know you told me in the pregame show you wanted some bats swinging. You wanted the ball to go out, and you know what? You start the game, hit. And the kids hit the ball. You had people on base. It just kind of came to not getting them across the plate here much.
Right. It was hit, strike three looking, strike three looking, strike three swinging, or swinging at bad pitches. I talked to the girls. We need to be tougher than that. We need to be more focused in. And you watch Thompson get up there. Anything that's good across the plate, they're swinging at it. I don't know how many strikes they actually watched go by, but I could probably count it on one hand, if not two. We're going up there. It was a small zone today, and I don't know why we were watching so many strikes go by. So I was frustrated about that with the offense. Defensively, I liked where we were at for the majority of the game. Last inning, they got runners on, and all of a sudden we just fell apart for whatever reason. Told the girls I think they're getting in their heads right now that they can't win, and it's frustrating because they're better than that. They're more talented than that, and when a couple of our leaders start to tense up, everyone else does. So those kids need to take it upon themselves to be leaders, to be good positive leaders with their body language and their attitudes. And like I said, we tensed up because they got down on themselves, and you saw what happened there in that last inning.
Well, and that was the deal. The fifth inning, they bounced back after getting down 8. They put a couple runs across. You're able to scoot across a couple, and so there were signs. Again, it's kind of the story of the year. There's been signs. It's just not come all together the way you'd like.
Yeah. Oh, it's no. There were signs of growth, for sure. I was happy that some of the changes that we made to the lineup, we switched things up a little bit. I liked how it was going. Like I said, for the majority of the game, I liked where things were at.
Yep.
We were getting the base runners. We were hitting the gaps. We were hitting hard line drives. Hard ground balls. And they're a good team. Thompson is one of the top 5 teams in the state for a reason. They're talented. They're athletic, and they play hard. They play aggressive. With us, we need to take something away from that. You talk about the rivalry and everything like that, but we can respect our opponents and see what makes them so good, and we need to start to kind of, model ourselves a little bit after that intensity, after that aggressiveness, and know that we can do that. We're still so young. We're going to learn from these mistakes that we're making. It's just we're still making some of these mistakes that, towards the end of the season when we've been practicing them for how long. That's the frustrating thing.
Understandable. And so as we look here now, you got a beautiful day. I know that is something you're going to get a chance to get the junior varsity some action in JV. So all these things are happening, which is good. We have one more game left here before the regular season wraps, and it was a change in the schedule. So you're playing Wednesday afternoon now.
Yep. We'll be playing a really solid Mayport CG team tomorrow. And told the girls, I'm like, okay, we faced a good team today. Guess what we're going to do tomorrow? We're going to face another good team. Guess what we're going to do on Saturday? We're going to face another good team. Guess what we're going to do on Monday? We're going to face another good team. I told them we can't expect teams to give the wins to us. We need to go out there and be aggressive and take it from them and know that we can. So, like I said, it's been a learning process all year long. I'm really happy with some of the things that we're doing defensively that we weren't doing early on in the season. I said I felt like we were doing some really good things there for the first half of that game, and then the last couple innings I thought we took a couple steps backwards, which you never want to do that at this time of the year.
No, understandable, and hope the girls can get that message and bounce back tomorrow. And 3 o'clock, senior recognition too, right?
Yep, 3 o'clock senior recognition, about 10 minutes beforehand. We got three very dedicated, 3 very hardworking seniors on our team, Jillian Hurt, Rachel Barnett, and Gracie Gardner. Gracie's been laid up with an injury for the past few weeks, so I've felt terrible for her. I don't think she's gotten to play more than 3 games this year, and we're on game 8 now. So she'll be dressing tomorrow. I'm not sure if she'll be able to go, but we're hoping to have her back for regionals. And then I said that'd be a fun way to celebrate senior night if we were able to even get her on the field for an inning or something like that.
Absolutely. No, I understand that. Great. Always find a way to recognize the kids. Coach, hopefully things can go well. And like say, Olson Softball Complex is the place to be here with the Region 1 tournament coming up here starting Saturday. And, of course, game tomorrow at 3 o'clock with that schedule change against Mayport CG at Northwood. So thanks for the time, Coach. I appreciate it. Good to see you.
Yeah, good to see you, too.
I will say this. It's fun to watch the kids perform. So.
Yep. We're learning. I appreciate it.
There you go. Appreciate you. Thanks a lot. Corey Erickson, head coach, Hillsboro-Central Valley. Final score 12-2 and 6. We'll take a break on yourliveevent.com. Back with more of the postgame report after this.
The City of Hillsboro welcomes you with opportunities to build, grow, live, and work in the Hillsboro community. With the City of Hillsboro Renaissance Zone, new businesses and entrepreneurs can use to start a business. The time for you to consider Hillsboro is now. Come see us, make the drive, and visit the City of Hillsboro. Contact city offices or visit www.hillsboro-nd.com. Small town, big opportunity. Experience Hillsboro.
The Hillsboro and Central Valley School Districts congratulate the seniors on your success and wish you well in your future endeavors. They encourage you to step into your future, secure in the knowledge that this world needs you and the unique, inspiring gifts that only you can give. Best wishes go with you graduates as you prepare for the greater challenges ahead in a world of new possibilities. Congratulations, graduates, from the administration and staff of the Hillsboro and Central Valley School Districts. To all students, parents, and families of the Hillsboro and Central Valley Schools, thank you for a great year.
For all your flooring needs, look no further than Carlson Customs Incorporated. From tile, Cortex, and laminate flooring, waterproof floors, shower tiles, and carpet, you are sure to find what you need to update or create the perfect feel in your home or business. Locally owned and operated, Carlson Customs Incorporated. Call Todd at 218-531-0176.
Welcome back to Thompson and Larimer Field as we wrap up our broadcast here today on yourliveevent.com as the Thompson Tommies win it in 6, 12-2, moving to 11-3 on the season, topping the Hillsboro-Central Valley Burros, who dropped to 2-6 with the loss. As we run down our final numbers, the winning pitcher was Sydney Schwabe. She goes 6 innings, strikes out 5, let's see here, 7 strikeouts on the day, walked just 1, and allowed 2 runs here today. Megan Ensign suffers the loss. She allows 12 runs with no strikeouts, 2 walks issued here today. For the Hillsboro-Central Valley Burros, at the plate, Kaylee Kittleson. She was 2 for 4 at the plate with a run. It was Serena Clusey. She goes for 2 for 3 at the plate today. Jillian Hurt was a 3 for 3 with 2 RBI and a stolen base. It was Carsey Hattlestead 0 for 3. Ellie Weiss was 0 for 3 at the plate. Peyton Quam was 0 for 1, reached on an error, reached on a walk, and had a stolen base as well. It was Megan Ensign today at the plate. She went 1 for 3. Rachel Barnett was 0 for 3, and Katie Onis 0 for 2 with a run as she reached on an error. 2 runs, 8 hits, 5 errors, and 8 runners left stranded on the base paths. For Hillsboro-Central Valley, they committed 3 of their 5 errors in that 6th inning. Again, dropping to 2-6. We'll host Mayport CG at Northwood tomorrow at 3 o'clock at the Olson Softball Complex in Hillsboro. Sydney Schwabe at the plate for the Thompson Tommies was 2 for 4 with a run scored. It was Maya Krogstad at the plate today. She was 2 for 4 with a 2-run home run. She also scored another run as well. It was Olivia Dick at the plate. She went 2 for 3 with a walk, 2 runs, and 4 stolen bases. Faith Stumpf today was, 1 for 2, 3 runs scored. She reached on an error twice today. Summer Hegg was 2 for 3 with 2 runs, 2 RBI. Drew Schwab, she went 1 for 4 today with a run, steal. Kirsten Lopez going 2 for 4 with 2 RBI and a run. Kaya Hurst at the plate 0 for 3. And Maya Workin was 2 for 2 with an RBI, run, and a steal, and a walk. 12 runs, 14 hits, 2 errors, 6 runners left for the Thompson Tommies as they move to 11-3 on the season. Again, Region 1, Region 2 softball tournament action will be coming up on yourliveevent.com. We're bringing that action to you beginning on Saturday. Of course, everything's all weather permitting. Region 1 in Hillsboro at the Olson Softball Complex. Region 2 at Mayport CG in Mayville. Thanks to all of our sponsors for making the broadcast possible. Please patronize the advertisers. At the very least, tell them thank you. A big thanks to producer and director. He's even got a chair for it. Preston DeVille, who's going to be my sidekick here as we roll through the next week plus. So we look forward to that, and look forward to having you along for the ride here on yourliveevent.com. We'll also have region track and field coverage scheduled for Friday at Mayport CG School. The Thompson baseball broadcasts that were scheduled for Thursday, those have been wiped off our schedule. Rescheduled the games with Mayport CG baseball to tomorrow afternoon in Thompson at 2:30, though, so just be aware of that. And thank you for tuning in wherever you are. We greatly appreciate it. From Thompson and Larimer Field, I'm Kevin Kochman for Preston DeVille. Have a great night, everybody.